We have no mercy for those that come to disrupt the restoration of this struggle. We don't negotiate with anyone. We will never do that. Because when you do things like that, you encourage the same thing to be inside the government, and they will continue to do what they are doing. There's an added that says,
Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing platform. Thank you so much for joining me on today's program, and I wish you a very happy new year. Finally, we are now in the year 2025, and as we proceed in the year 2025, we must not forget that we have a lot of responsibilities. Our responsibility in this platform is to give you information and make sure that you have an update on what is going on in Biafra land, more especially things that has to do with the restoration of independent state of Biafra. Today, I am going to share with you a very important video. Please pay attention to this video. In all the information that we see here, you are going to see that they have started again a new deceit to distract us from the restoration of independent state of Biafra. We must not be distracted. It is either Biafra or nothing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it to us, and he has not changed his mind. If anybody tries to insinuate that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have changed, that is a lie. Watch this video from beginning to the end. You will understand that the enemies will never give up. And those of us who are focusing on the restoration of Biafra, we must not give up. Do not get distracted, regardless what you hear or what you see. Always remember that it is Biafran first. All eyes must be on the rising sun. Every eye must be on the rising sun. Do not allow yourself to be carried away with things that are happening around you. The restoration of independent state of Biafra is one thing that we must focus on. We have the United States of Biafra now. Let's watch.
During the January 15, 1966 military coup, Chief Ekpamoriri and others were removed from office preemptorily by the military coup led by some young idealistic officers. And let me very quickly correct one historical profanity. Because by the grace of God, I'm not just a lawyer, I'm an historian and an activist. And things must be put in historical perspective. Whenever I hear people say the 1966 coup was an Igbo coup, it is a lie from the pit of hell. It is not true. It was a coup led by dissatisfied, disgruntled Nigerians. There were 21 people in all, with the forefront leader being Major Kaduna Uzogu Chukuma from Okpanam near Asaba in the present day state. Therefore, let me tell you that others who have always made them to say it was an Igbo coup were Major Emmanuel Ifeajuna, Major Chris Anuforo, Major Timothy Onwatuego, Major Humphrey Chukwuka, Major Don Okafo, Captain Ben Bullier, Captain Emmanuel Nwobosi, and Captain Ogbu Oji. These were the 7 Igbos. But now, let us look at the list of the coup players. We have Major Adewale Ademoyegun. He was Yoruba. He's the one who authored the book, Why We Struck. We had Captain G. Adeleke. He was Yoruba. We had Captain Fola Oyewole. He was Yoruba. Who authored the book, The Reluctant Rebel. We had Lieutenant Aru Egbiko. He was Asian from our own Edo State. We had Lieutenant Tijani Kasina. He was Hausa Fulani. We had Lieutenant O. Olafe Miyo, Yoruba. We had Captain Gibson Jalo. He was of the middle belt. We had Lieutenant Hope Harris Egaga. He was an honorable man. We had Lieutenant Dag Waribori. He was an Ijaman. We had Second Lieutenant Saleh Dambo. He was Hausa. And we had, finally, Second Lieutenant John Atom Bera. Many of you knew him as a military administrator. He was of TV extraction. Otega kandi benyi ji akumokwu. Na tupu atọpụ ha ife gbu ozu elekeka na nani. It took them 50 years plus after the Civil War and 30 years plus after IBB have ruled Nigeria for Nigerian state to accept that the coup of 1966 wasn't an Igbo coup. But if you are just believing it, it's because you never believed us that we are the one telling you the truth. Because I and my team have directly and apparently has made it clear that that coup wasn't an Igbo coup. How can you call it an Igbo coup when the intention of the coup plotters, who are not even only Igbo, but different tribes, the intention was to put Awolowo as the head. And anyway, now that we have accepted that it's not an Igbo coup, can we also accept that that was an Yoruba coup? If the coup must be tagged according to the intentions. Yes, now. And if it's an Yoruba coup, why do I say so? And Yoruba politicians have been celebrated and seen as a hero for the last 50 years plus. But some of us just discovered that he was a villain. Yes, now read books, you will not read. The first ever coup that took place in Nigeria and did not succeed was sponsored by Awolowo. Maybe you don't understand. Awolowo was not desperate to be the president or the leader of Nigeria, but obsessed with power, just like Atiku Abubakar. These guys are obsessed with power. Atiku has been contesting since 1993 during the time of Tofa. He lost in the primaries. You know what I mean? And yes, he contesting till tomorrow. Even 2027, Atiku will still contest. And that's why when such people get power, they will misuse it. Even when he was vice, he misused the authority given to him by the president. See Buhari, obsession. When they get to power, they misuse it. What can you say that Buhari did? Rather, he left 133 million Nigerians in poverty. Awolowo was obsessed with power. He needed it by desperation. So the first coup, and that was why Awolowo was sentenced to prison by trying to remove the government of Abubakar Tafawa Balewa as the president of Nigeria. He was convicted and given 10 years imprisonment. While he was still in prison, a man that had failed election twice or 3 times, planned first coup and failed. He still planned the second coup. The man planned a prison break while he was still in prison. Even though I don't blame him as much, I still blame those who planned the coup. Because someone cannot tell you to put hand in the fire, you put hand in the fire. One of the coup plotters stated in his book that they knew that Awolowo does not love the Igbos. Yet they believe in his ideology, so there could be good intention. They believe he would deliver, but they still went ahead to struck. That's why they wrote the book, Why We Struck. If you notice, everyone that was murdered, the politician that was killed on that January 15, 1966 coup, were all Awolowo's enemies, those that sentenced into imprisonment, those that you want to overthrow. The first civilian coup and the military coup, Awolowo was behind 2 of them. So can we now say this is an Yoruba coup? But you know the funniest thing? They killed 3 million plus Igbos for 3 good years. They killed 3 million Igbos. I want to emphasize on it. Burn all their properties. I know they talk of the properties of the Igbos that were confiscated outside their region. Burned. Because before the before the Civil War, the Igbos had been killed in Kano and other cities in the counter coup of July 1966. They sent thousands of Igbos on exile, starved the children by Awolowo advice to go on to starve the Igbos, and after the Civil War gave them 20 pounds. And what was the thing? Because of a simple lie, by tagging it an Igbo coup. A simple lie that it was an Igbo coup. Nigerians live, dwell on this word, it is an Igbo coup. Just for the fact that even Nnamdi Azikiwe wasn't included. That was why it was tagged an Igbo coup. Nnamdi Azikiwe took an excuse that he was sick and traveled out when the coup happened. The lieutenant colonels are Igbos as of January 15, 1966. There are 45 major generals in Nigerian army as of January 15, 1966, which 24 of Igbo race. And 18 of them did not participate in the coup. And some of them are part of those who quelled the coup. So if it is an Igbo coup, why didn't this one involved? Why is it an Igbo person that stopped it? And there are so many Igbos that died in the coup. But no. The same man who the intention of the coup plotters was to install him as a president denied the coup plotters. And they championed it as an Igbo coup. And they say because of that, the man watched and see the Igbos being killed. Wickedness of man. For your selfish interest. Wickedness of man. Even while Ojukwu was he saying that Ogundigbe should take over power after the counter coup that his own brother Aguironsi was killed. He still gave it to a Yoruba man who stepped down for Gowon to be in power. And it was on that counter coup that the counter coup plotters now gave license for everybody who their mind has been filled since January 15, 1966 to July 1966, filled with that lie that is an Igbo coup, went on the street, whether in Lagos, in Ibadan, whether it's in Ogun, whether it's at Abeokuta, whether it's even Benin. Igbos were slaughtered in thousands. Killed, beaten. Just like what happened in 2023 election here. These are the things that we face. And I can tell you that when those Igbos were killed, those of you today who are saying, I am Randy Igbo, we are descendants of Benin, were also being beat. My uncle from Ezi, they ran away from Zaria, left their property and ran home. Ezi, after Onitsolo, I've been at Mr. Philly from Agbo. He told me how his own family ran away with his father. He was a small boy then. They ran away from that counter coup. Igbos were slaughtered in Bauchi, everywhere in Nigeria apart from Igbo areas. And that's why the Igbos left and returned back home. Now all of you are saying, but it was this person that removed it. Yet we have even provided evidence that even the law made by Aguironsi wasn't to remove the regional government. That is what's the one that removed the regional government, but you still bend down because you still want to continue lying. Now, Babangida don't come now. Every evidence they the book now. None of them they talk. All the media houses are quiet. All the media houses are quiet. You cannot say again. All of you are not quiet to vote on Twitter and you are not looking. Because the lies that you have been fed with for 50 years plus, someone that you don't believe that will say it has said it. Does it make Babangida a good person? No. He's still the Maradona, the dribbler, the Baba Yankee, who played dirty politics, who used his power to mismanage the fund of Nigeria. Look at what Dangote said. We are 30 of us. He called it inside a room and gave us license for bank, gave us this thing. And many of you, there are people there, clapped hand. including my some Igbo leaders, clapped hand. Our commonwealth are being shared by 30 people. Now hand we clap for them. We smile and laugh over it. Our commonwealth, but my job brothers are behind me. Hey, stop dragging us, you're south. Stop dragging us, you're south. Now because of all you will make Igbo people they claim Ikwere, your well has been taken, since 1985. By Babangida giving to people. Call us into room, give us license, give us all you well. They have shared, vulcanized their area. Till today, some of you don't have a good land to farm because of oil spillage. Your water cannot be used for fishing. Oil spillage. You don't have light. The gas are wasting. You are always arguing that Igbo people are doing it because of oil, but you are forgetting that Abia State, Anambra State, they are still called oil producing state. Even the 13% derivation that you are enjoying today as an oil producing state, we are still the Igbos that contest for it in the National Assembly for you to get that 13% derivation. No. Igbos are your enemy. See your enemy, and they clap and donated 17 billion to the man who share your heritage, our commonwealth, shared it among themselves.
Hope asekwana na dey Chineke ga-eme ọ ga-emekwa ịfụnanya isi n'igwe na nwere ihe ọ ga-eme maka Biafra ọ ga-eme ya ịfụ ya n'anya ịghọtago ezu aka ọ dị ịghọtago ọnwa pie ọgwụgwọ ọtụtụ agwụgwọ. Thank you so much for watching the program. I appreciate you for your patience to watch from beginning to end. I hope you have learned a lot from this very program that I just played, this video. Please like and share the video. Share to all platforms. After sharing the video, now you can go to the comment section and put down your comments. Whatever suggestions, contributions you have to make, what do you think about the video I just played? Go to the comment section and put your comment. I will go to the comment section and I bet you I am learning a lot from there, and you can equally learn from there. Let us share our experience on that comment section. Thank you so much and stay blessed. Don't forget to share, and we continue to bless you as you share. Biafran government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move. Airborne.